Hello everyone. So today we're going to be talking about video security and how you can have a video and you can have a security rating for that particular video. Okay, and how the system in TV4Education can automatically apply securities for your videos for you, so you don't have to go and do it manually, especially if you're getting all the teachers adding content. So we're going to talk about how TV4Education allocates security for your system. Before you even go in to start talking about security, you need to be logged in, and there's your sign in button for TV4Education or your library system. And if you're not signed in, then you don't have any rights to do anything. You need to have rights of at least a librarian to be able to go on. So I'm going to sign in. So I click the sign in button. I'll sign in. Okay. Now, once I'm signed into the system, then I have a whole bunch of options for me to deal with. So that's my search screen, and that's all my videos on there. And if you click on any video, so let's click on this video here, and if I click the edit button,
parental guidance is recommended for viewers
what
under
you'll
the age
find
of 15.
is, I'll just turn my volume down, what you'll find is that the catalog record has a security rating. In this case, it has a rating of 8. Okay, now if I exit out of here and choose a different video, so if I choose this particular video and if I click edit to go to the catalog screen to have a look at the bibliographic information, this has a security rating of 50. And let me grab another video, this one up here, and if I click the edit on this one here, this has a security rating of 11. So let me explain how these numbers appear here. Okay, and so if I click on my menu button and I go down to my configuration and I go down to the authority file, okay, this is where the master tab is set up for all the different securities. Now the authority files are an alphabetical sequence, so if you need to do anything with the authority files, you just come here. If you click that, there's all your different authority files. You can go for class grade and homeroom and loan types and renewal types, and if you keep scrolling down here, the one that we're interested in, because we're dealing with video default security and how the system applies it, you need this particular one, and you need to check it because every site can be different. So these are the default ratings. So what you've actually got here is you're saying that I have got a G-rated video. So if I go to TV4Education and it has a G rating, give it a security of 0 in my system. And what that means is 0 means that everybody can watch that item that you add from TV4Education. If the system was rated M, that means that anyone from year 11 and above can watch that. If the system was rated MA, then all teachers have a security rating of 50. So you have to be a teacher to be able to watch that video. If the video was rated as a PG, then you need to be a year 8 person and above to watch it. If the video was rated as an R, in my system, I've said I don't even want teachers, only the administrators being able to access it, not necessarily to watch it. But you might want to try, go and do a search and say, who on earth is adding R-rated systems videos to our collection? You don't have to worry about it, because even if they added it, a teacher who has a rating of 50 will never be able to watch any R-rated stuff they added, although it's added onto the system, and we'll report it to you. We'll say, go and have a look at Joanna Smith. She's adding all these R-rated videos onto the system, and you will be able to call it up. So if you need to talk to the principal or you need to talk to the department head, you will be able to bring up the evidence and show that. But that's where the default securities are. But if you turn and say, no, my M's I don't want my year 11s to be watching M-rated stuff. It's okay for the 12s. So if you want to change it, click on the pencil and go, the M's are going to have only access for year 12s, and then I'll save that. Okay, and when you save it, there it is. So now this number means that from now on, all new videos added, all the existing videos that were M before will still have 11, year 11 assigned to them. So if you're talking about retrospectively fixing it up, that's the topic of another issue, and that's global changes. You can go in there and you can set security by global, but we're not talking about that. We're just talking about default security. Okay, so now let me explain. Let's go to TV4Education. Okay, and we're going to go and we're going to have a look at that M video. There it is. It's an M video. You can see the title is an M video. Okay, it says it's M. If I click on the star to add that, which we'll go and have a look, that's going to have an M resource. Okay, that's the M. Now let me go to another one. That's a PG. Let me add this PG to the system. When I click the star, it's going to add this PG to my system. So now when I go to my collection, let me have a look at the last two videos. And remember, the beautiful thing about Smart Suite is we're always promoting what's new. So there's my M video that got added. Okay, so if I click on that and I click on the edit button to bring up the catalog record, remember what M was? 12. So there it is, security 12. If I said M was 50, it would have been given a security 50. So that's how it would do it to that. So now let me go back into my search and remember the PG. What was PG? Can you remember what we said PG was? So if I click on here and I click on edit, okay, and there's the PG and it's year 8. Now in your case, these are all defaults, but you can say, no, this is a family movie. I've watched that and it's got a bit of language in it. And really, we only want to make it available to year 10s. So you can override the default security on the system. Okay, you just click on the security number and change it. Excuse me. Now, let's say for argument's sake that this was a year 8. Okay, so we'll leave it at 10. Okay, and I'll save that record. It's a family movie and it's Flipper. So you've come along and you are looking at the school's collection and you want to give this to your year 7s because you've reviewed it and you say, I don't know why they've allocated as 10. I want to give it to my year 7s to watch. Now, it will not come up on the inquiry screen for a year 7 when they logged in because it'll only come up for year 10s and above. But you want to override it. So don't change the default on the catalog record. If you want to give it to year 7s and the year 7 parents so that they can watch it with their child, you click on the record here and it will go across and bring up the movie, bring up the synopsis and all the information here. So if you want to share this video, you click on the share icon and you must always look at the share with. And you can say, I want to share this with my year 7s. Now, when you click on year 7s, watch what's going to happen to the writing on the share link. And you need to watch close because it's very fast. It'll clear and then come back. So I'm going to say, I'm going to share it with my year 5s. Click on that. Yep, it cleared. And the reason for that is it's given you a new link to that video. And when a year 5 clicks on the link, it will play. And a year 6 clicks on that link, it'll play. A year 7, so anyone above year 5 can click on that link and it will play. Even though by default in here, it says year 8. It's still year 8 on here, but that link will now work for year 5s and above. So if you take an M video or an MA video and make it for year 5s and then send it off to somebody and parents complain that you're giving our student material that's not appropriate and your administrator, your principal, your business manager says, who did this? Any link that you create, we lock the person who created that link, the date and time they created that link, and so we can track who gave access. So we have accountability and reportability back in the system. So if you change that, just bear in mind we are registering that you did change it and you've done it in this link. So you are accountable. So if you are going to change, by all means go ahead. Just remember that it's stored here, and that very long convoluted link, it's got all these funny things in there. All you need to know is that that code stores the name of the logged in user, the teacher, and the date and time that they actually changed that link and what grade rating they gave that link. So that's how stuff is applied automatically through YouTube, and how you can, or through TV4Education, and how you can override it. The same applies for, so I've got hardcore history, and that's a YouTube video. Okay, and if I go, oh, well, what rating is that? You can click on there and let's have a look. And that's teachers only. You go, yeah, no, I don't have any issue for my year 10s. So change that to year 10. Okay, and you say that's not an issue for all our year 10s and above in our school. Just go save. So you now don't have to go and create that link, because when a year 10 logs in, that will automatically appear on his inquiry screen. Thank you very much for being with us while we go through automatic rating security creation in TV4Education and in Smart Suite. Thank you.